There is comfort in knowing what your dog is eating. Doodle Mom Kathy knows Harley and Jackson, two energetic golden doodles, are getting the very best thanks to The Honest Kitchen. 100% human-grade whole food with a dash of love. Stay right here on this Doodle channel for the latest episode of Kathy's Cooking, with a little help from The Honest Kitchen, featuring Harley and Jackson as the official taste testers.
November, a month where we rake leaves, the temperature drops, the crock pots come out, we prepare for Thanksgiving and Black Friday, but here in our house we also prepare to do something special for Harley. Harley was born on the 25th of November, and this year he's going to be 8 years old, which I can hardly believe that. So I decided that I would try my luck at making The Honest Kitchen's turkey loaf, but I'm going to do it in a giant muffin pan so that it almost looks like their own little round turkey loaf, if you will. Really, really easy. I love these recipes. So, in the interest of time, this time, what I decided to do is mix it all up together for you. But let me tell you what you need. You need some of the embark, which is their turkey dehydrated food. This is one of the two flavors that the boys eat on a regular basis. I mix them together, I switch it up, I add different things, but Embark is the turkey brand, no grain, dehydrated dog food from The Honest Kitchen. You're going to need some Quaker oats, and it called for a pound of turkey. This is 1.25 pounds, so I just threw it all in. I mean, really, what am I doing? 1/4 of turkey meat, so I used that. It also called for frozen mixed vegetables, which you then put in the food processor. It was recommended on the recipe to use broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots. You could probably use whatever combination of vegetables that you want, providing they're vegetables that your dog can eat, that are safe for your dog to eat. 2 eggs, and it also called for some cottage cheese. I gotta tell you, cottage cheese is not a regular item in my refrigerator. So I went looking all over the place. Why can you not buy a small container of cottage cheese? Don't know. Breakstone, if you're watching this, you need to do something about that. So here's what I did. If you don't eat cottage cheese, about 80 cents in Walmart, you can find these little cottage cheese things with the fruit. Well, actually, this portion of cottage cheese, a 1/2 cup, exactly what you need for this recipe. So you're supposed to mix it all up, and whether you use a muffin tin or whether you use a loaf pan, they're calling for the non-stick spray. You can use that, or if you have some, I have the refined coconut oil for things like paw pads, dry noses, if they get a hot spot. And so I'm going to do a pan with the non-stick, and I'm also going to do a pan with the coconut oil, so either one should work. So after you mix it up, and it mixes up pretty well. Hi boys, they just came over. I made almost a little bit bigger than a pool ball, not quite the size of a softball, about a tennis ball size, and I put it in the large muffin pans. In the loaf, it says to bake about 45 to 50 minutes. Since this is not one full loaf, what I'm going to do is just watch it, and I'll let you know after I'm finished baking how long it actually took to bake. But see, this is what I've got. So I think this is a pretty decent size for the dogs. So I'm going to pop it into the oven, and while it's baking, we're going to go outside and play a little bit. Then I'm going to set the little table for them, see if they can reenact their own like pre-Thanksgiving meal. So we'll be right back before you could say groovy golden doodles. Okay. Yeah, Harl, want to go out? Let me put this in the oven. Turkey loaves, perfect Thanksgiving meal. So, from Harley, Jack's Doodle Dad, and I, from our house all the way to your kitchen table, we really want to wish you a very happy and blessed Thanksgiving with your family and friends. Thank you so much for tuning in, and may you have a wonderful Thanksgiving day.